Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you... And welcome back to the beta plan's return to the Manor of Madness estate within the darkest dungeon. And as you may note, we have no more busts. That's because I spent them all. I spent them up in the treatment library, and actually I have people in treatment to lock in some positive quirks and remove some negative quirks. If applicable, or if wanted. Right now I believe that I have put in a Rather Red indeed, and I'm locking in Evasive, and I think I'm getting rid of Off Guard, but I'm not even sure of that. And I am locking in Steady and removing Slow Reflexes for Turgon. Because the lower level they are, the cheaper it is to do so, so I'm quite keen on that. And in the meantime, well, we are gonna go out and try and take down the Siren, because, well, thanks to that little encounter with the Swine King, I learned something I didn't realize. Rallying Flare gives a debuff resistance. I'm kinda keen on that. Also, Sergius has a very high debuff resistance on its own. Decent for these two guys. So, with that on top of it, we will have debuff resistance of over 100%. It might be really hard for the Siren to take us over. And thus, we are going to make use of that. I am keeping currently the Battlefield Bandits at level 4 instead of level 5. And I'm not leveling up the Rallying Flare to the next level because it gives 2 extra % debuff resistance and 1 extra torch. Not sure if that's worth it, certainly, because this is more or less a boss killing method that we're using than anything else, and we might just want to use it on the next version of the Swine Prince King, what have you, not perhaps the Swine Emperor, I don't know what his name is actually. But besides that, I don't really believe this to be worth it. But I spent about 1500 cash, a little less, to level up Radiant Flare to level 4. In order to take our revenge on this lady. Now, I am going to go in with also a team that has a lot of mark. Synergy, that was the word I was looking for, because we can mark here if we want to with, there it is, mark vulnerability axe, and all of these people do extra damage with mark. So yes, I'm a-okay with this. We even have a healer on the team, so you know what, I'm looking forward towards this. We even have actually stress heal. What I should do though, before we go out there in the dungeon, is check if Durazil over here, he needs a little bit of a buff, because his Cudgel is pretty low. 10% extra stun chance. Yeah, but we normally don't really use him in the second spot, but... well, sometimes we do. You know what? Take it. There we go. So, Durazil is gonna rock the blackjack. He is gonna cry havoc if need be. More or less, we will switch some team members around, which probably will be... no, I can't heal from that position. I may just have to put the Obelisk in the second position and rely on blind fire. Yeah, I don't know how we are going to do, but this is our stress heal. You can't use anything from the second position except for your curses. Ooh, if we unlock... yeah, I like the stun of this, but it is lowering torchlight, which is why I really don't like a damage occultist. Because he lowers your own torchlight. Then you really need a team that is capable of, well, actually working well in the dark. You can build a team around that who's all nocturnal and what have you. Now, do we have a nocturnal guy on this team? Or lady? No. Oh well, too bad. Yeah, then you will really need... okay, hello cow daughter. Then you really need some people that are nocturnal and what have you, not so that you can work around that he actually lowers the light. Then you can do a damage... occultist. So why did I just level up Sacrificial Staff? Well, it is usable of a higher position, and it does more damage to Eldritch, so perhaps that's the way then we switch things around, then we just go like this for him for a short moment until Durazil can come out of the second position in order to stress heal. Because we also have lowered virtue chance. Do not forget this. This is quite vital importance. Alright. Well, we're gonna go, of course, with the trinket for you, which is that one, and I say we will probably top that off with the crescendo box. Yeah, that looks like a good one to me. So you gain a little bit of extra stress. What shall we give you? You're not high on the damage in general. So why not give... Yeah, it doesn't even change the damage. Because 5% of 6 is nothing. It's already bad anyways. So, more dodge to you there. A little bit of extra stress? Yeah, let's give you just a high amount of dodge. For you we need heals. We need improved heals, at least via this trinket. Do we have any class-specific one for you that I'd like to use? No, because the stun skill chance you don't use, that is the exact one that lowers a torchlight, Hands of the Abyss. And does little damage anyway, so no, we don't actually have a trinket for you that is viable regarding that. Oh, I am by accident unequipped. Sorry. Gina's head. And the certain one. Alright. You go for damage again. Where is it? Crescendo box, thank you. Dodge chance for you, so that you can actually guard also from whatever position you wish. And then we need some damage for the obelisk. Give him some extra accuracy, lower dodge, okay, so be it. And... we're not going to use the medic greaves, really. We already have a healer, so I don't really see the use for the medic greaves. Could increase the crit chance by 1%, but it's kind of small. I should perhaps even start to consider selling that. And that's too much stress gain in my opinion. Actually, where is you? Yeah, well that means you have no dodge. But it means you're so sure to hit things. Which is very important. Because we're going to mainly rely on you for the damage. And on the... yeah, let's do it like this and then we'll guard her when we need to. Alrighty then. And we're going to get the Candle of Life. Not a very good one in my opinion. Antiquarian only plus 50% healing skills. It will make her healing somewhat significant. What is your healing? 3. It will make it probably 5. Probably 5. I'm not even sure on that. It doesn't even do 3 to 4. Jeez. That is bad. Alright, let's just provision and let's not consider it any longer. We'll take some bleeding because, oh, you know we're probably gonna run into some nasty bleeds. In fact, I'm taking one extra more. I just convinced myself. Blight in a cove? Well, actually, the big lady has a blight. Don't let me forget this time to use the holy water in before the fight, not during and stuff, because that's kind of bad. Let's just use that many torches, that's fine. We have a healer, so let's not over-prepare in the food department. This should be fine, right? Bandages for bleeds. Do we... herbs? Yeah, we can get extra food from it. And we can, of course, get... oh, what am I thinking? The coral reefs. Yeah, let's take 3 of those. Embark!
Under the blood moon I lured my wide-eyed prey to the pier's edge. Before she could properly appreciate her position, I clamped on a manacle, chaining her to the leering idol. A small push was sufficient to send both into the icy waters. And when at length the tide receded, jewels of the most magnificent grandeur lay scattered upon the shore.
One life.
I always wondered what became of the unfortunate little waif.
For wealth beyond measure. Alright, let's see. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Never gonna be there. 1, 2. Okay, so it's to the left. Perfect. You know what? let's already switch these guys around for the moment. Why? Well, we are currently a little bit stressed, and we currently don't need any heals, so like that. And only Abyssal Artillery is now kind of pointless. Actually, we could equip the stun if we want to. And now we nearly have a damage occultist. Actually, a demonic pool might not have been bad if I had equipped that for even for just one rank. But of course, his little healing trinkets, very little, of course, not very important, are completely useless right now. We do mainly want to use them for heals, but perhaps at the startup we can do it like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I don't like this. You are Eldritch? You are. You're also unholy. Right. Mark him. Kill him. Thank you. We fooled that one completely wrong. And, cannot kill them, but at least can fire. Actually, I should have probably blind fire just to get the speed up. There's a shocker. Resist everything. That's very good. That's a bleeding skill. And there's a barnacle barrier. Unfortunately, on the one that was already hurt, that was exactly the one that I would like to focus down. Not assault the gorge, but we dodge, which is what you would expect from this guy to do. And you know what? Can you try and stun this dude? Ooh, no, you have very little chance to hit that. Not even a bleed. I am disappointed.
Give them no quarter.
Okay, that completely failed. That was unfortunate. I thought I had a small smidgen of a chance to put that in. Darn, Salty Gold does actually more damage than I expected. Alright.
Impressive.
Let's just get the speed up. And let's go even faster. And let's stun you. So that you are no longer protected. Another shocker, but that's... Ooh, wasn't so much of a problem until it became a crit. Now I am really keen on... Dang nabbit. On doing some stress relief. That is not going too well, to be honest, that stress relief. But that is at least him down and out for the count. And I'm gonna mark you, actually. Lower your protections, because you have quite a few of them. There we go. And I should have lowered your damage. And possibly also the dodge. Guess this again. Good dodge, good dodge. You know what? Time to bandage up a little. Because we have been taking some damage. Kaboom! Good hit. You know what? Mark him again and lower his dodge. Wow, look at that. That is some serious debuffs. And there we go. Stress quite reduced, because the man with no name did start with a little bit of stress in this dungeon. He actually still has quite some stress. There we go. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for the man with no name. Not a dodge. Well done, Sergius. And I even locked in Hardskin, not evasive. I really hope you don't lose evasive. It would be the next thing I would lock in for you. And I have no stun chance. I just don't have it.
Precision and power.
There we go. Nah, too bad. No stress relief there. But a kill. And I'll take it.
Fiend falls. A faint hope blossoms.
Alright, and I think... No, we still really don't need heavy heals. Hmm.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
The debuff resist could actually be amazing for us in this case. You know what? We might actually switch it around when we come to her. Because her ability to take over people is based on your debuff resistance. So that actually might be exactly what we need. There's a map inside. How far does this map reach? Just not far enough, but I'm quite positive he's there. Alright. Well, we can make use of a shovel.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Citrine is worth less than this amount of cash. Alright, battle ahead. I gotta light a torch a little bit preliminary, but I still don't pronounce that word. Every time I think about that word, I F it up. Simply because I'm like, don't F it up, and then I F it up. Vulnerability axe to lower the dodge and start marking this dude. In this case, we're definitely going to guard you. Unfortunately, however, is group wide. The worries. No, that's a bad disease to get.
The ground quakes.
A nice crit, but unfortunately not good enough. That makes me want to blind fire. We didn't even, or did I blind fire? I don't think I blind fired. I think I just did sniper shot. But yeah, the worries. It gives you 50% extra stress. I think it's like, whoa, we need a heal.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
It's 50% plus 30% extra stress. Still, it's too much. Too much extra stress, and we need to guard her. There is no way, no how I'm going to do this different. I'm glad I just did that. Alright then. You are Eldritch. We do extra damage against you. That's still not good enough damage. Ah, that brine. Oh, now he's got spotted fever as well. I wish I had a plague doctor with me. Blight resistance gone. That's really been nasty. Just kill this thing. Skull dust, that's fine. And kill this before. Oh, you apply a bleed, which is good enough. Stun this. Shoot. Both as in it went wrong, and both as in I want the obelisk to shoot. I'm gonna mark you again. Darn it, he's too fast. Another skull toss. I wasn't fast enough to. Yeah, I know you need a healer. I am working on it. I really am.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
We can't throw away the bandages. We know there's no obstruction here or there should we need to walk that way. So I'm actually going to remove this. And I'm going to eat a little bit. Because I'm too afraid for her life, to be honest. And time to shovel the party around and change the skills. Alright, you have now been upgraded to a stunner and in position 2. And you are not going to use sacrificial stab anymore, and you're going to go into this round. Alright. Taken care of. Now, it shouldn't be too bad, no worries. Regarding the fact that we have enough ways, I think, to... Ooh. Please don't! Don't, you bastard. This was a negative quirk removal. This was 5,000 gold, and he had to decide to touch that one. Curious is so bad. Where Kleptomania would not have touched that, I believe, because I don't think there is a reason for them to touch it, so they won't. Still, that is just downright unfortunate. That was a negative quirk removal, and we had the herbs and what have you not, and he just goes, nah, I just want to touch it. Do we have ways to prevent the nighttime ambush? Yes, we do. Then we are gonna camp out before we're gonna fight her.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I'm just gonna go for a little bit of heal, not for so much stress relief. And first, prevent the nighttime ambush. That is a given. And then, let's see what we can do here. Would like buffs. So, let's go marching plan. Everybody speed up. Then I think it's time for a wound care. And then we still have power for this is how we do it. Oh, restring crossbow is also really good. Range, accuracy. Lowered speed though, but we can actually take that away for her. Let's do that actually. There we go, and let's take the wound care. There we go. This should be all fine.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And this he doesn't touch. We don't really need the food, but actually it doesn't always give food, by the way. No. Certainly not this time. Holy heck.
Otherworldly corruption.
But still, that is 3,000 gold together.
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
And that is less than removing a negative quirk. It was a good one, but it wasn't good enough. I really want to keep that. I really want to keep that. I'm gonna throw away some torches. I should have lighted that one torch. Would probably have been smart, be the plan. Oh well. Alrighty then. Murder, death, kill, please. Lower her dodge because she is a dodgy person. Very dodgy. Cudgel. Stun. Awesome. Can't reach her. Can't stun him, most likely. Can shoot her. Do not kill her, though. That's unfortunate. And yeah, she is quick. 20 stress? Yoza. And you don't even have a an enhanced stress item. Lower your damage. Though you're first gonna do stumbling scratch, so that was actually kind of pointless, I realized. Yes, and this is why we need mark, because we do a freak ton of damage if we mark something. Let's attack him. Shocker. Alright. Better than Salty Gorge, I believe, for this moment. Stumbling Scratch, we have a lot of dodge. And it is a Stumbling Scratch anyway, so I wouldn't have expected that to do a lot of damage.
Destroy them all.
Good! And the one with the worries has actually the least amount of stress. That's kind of funny.
At least promises success.
Alright, time to do before the battle. We have come prepared. Alright, are we going to equip this debuff resist? We might. What would I take away? Probably, you know what? I'm going to actually use it. I could use it on him. I don't expect... She doesn't do a ton of damage, so perhaps his heal is a little bit overzealous. Currently 123, but he is 153. He doesn't really need that. $123. I believe yours is lower, yeah? 113. We could remove it from her, but... And don't forget we're going to put Rallying Flare as well. Rallying Flare. So that means... equip it. Yeah, we're doing this one perfectly. At least I hope. -2 dodge, plus 30 debuff resist, and debuff skill chance. Do we have a debuff on... That's your protections, of course, right? Does she have protections? I don't know, does she have protections? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. There we go. This should make our Houndmaster also. These two are really hard to take over. We have enough torchlight. Let's go in.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor girl in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
We have on this 164% chance to stun her. How many? You don't have protections. We need your debuff. Let's try a stun. It works. Awesome. We need your... No, we kind of needed your debuff because it's a dodge debuff. As is yours. Yep, that works. Alright. Song of Desire. Resist. Oh, really? Really, Bree? I needed you to do the flare and everything. You're part of this strategy. Oh, girl, that is really, really bad. Actually, I have the feeling that the debuff has been resisted. Yeah, I think so. So, let's apply it again. There we go. There is the dodge debuff. We're doing a ton of damage, though. That is for sure. Pressure crash. Alright. That's a stress attack, isn't it? Yes, it is. We are not threatening your queen. You are threatening us. Suppressing fire? We haven't even got that equipped. I know she has the skill. Actually, I'm kind of happy with that because it's level 1 only. I didn't realize they had the access to abilities that you do not have equipped. Good. Good dodges. There she is back on our side. We have lost our bonus to our debuff skill, so we should keep that into account. On debuff resist from our yeah, our holy water. Thank you. She's at half hit points. That's already pretty good. I think he has a pretty high chance. He frickin' still goes on her side. Okay, first do this. Just debuff against that bloody thing. Oh, she's calling up extra help. Alright, that's not good. And the more over he does a lot of damage, that's one of... Oh, no. Shoot. In a sense, it's okay that he can heal still at this position. And she has regained her dodge, so let's mark her again. Keep that mark on. That's so important. Unfortunately for that little bit of stress. And I think I'm gonna blind fire. Luckily. Unfortunately, no extra damage to marking because blind fire doesn't have that. But yeah, he's back. Okay, good. You need to go forward like crazy. And you need to heal her. Resists the bleed. Very good. Another 23. I didn't earn the cookie. I'm such an idiot. With a cookie. I'm really bad with the cookie. I know. Song of Desire. He has a lot of resistance. Yeah. No way, no how, baby. We've come prepared for you. Devour. Oh, that's unfortunate. That might apply a few bleeds. Yes, it does. But it's not a very strong bleed. He has a strong bleed. She doesn't. Oh, the mark is gone. Marker. We need that mark for the damage. You will get a bandage. That is a given. 31 damage. This is going fine. 13 damage. Not as much as I like to see, but still. Song of Desire again on our Arbalist. Shoot. We need to heal. There we go. That's a good heal. I didn't give him a bandage. Well, I should have done that, because there was a decent bleed. Oh, no dodge. That's unfortunate. Please don't use something very painful on us, because you have some damage. Blind fire. Ow. Thank you for that dodge, but we're starting to hurting for our very lives.
Hideous matriarch, vile queen of the aquatic depths. She has no place in the sane world.
That is, I think, a death's door. Yes, it is. But I think, yes, Sergius, heal us up. Come on, you can do it. 5 volts. You know, it's off death's door. That is the most important thing here. Oh, and a crit. Woo!
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Are we going to walk back? We have food for 1 food activation. So I think we should do it. I still didn't use the bloody cookies. Am I an idiot? Yeah, I am. I am a bloody idiot. I always forget the cookies. I just don't... He would have done so much more damage, which probably would have saved us 2 rounds, which may have saved us on that Death's Door check. But on the other hand, do I really want to go forward now that he is on Death's Door? Probably not, huh? Because one false move, if we don't get the surprise, he might just be dead. I think we should just go. So that means that we are just going to take this. You don't get any money for cookies. We'll take it and we'll sell those things. Goodbye. Unfortunately, a little bit because of my dumb behavior, but we still got quite a bit of money out of it because of all these rubies and sapphires that we found. It's not a good cash dungeon, but could definitely be worse. I am okay with it, and of course we've beaten the Siren. Let's see here. We do all have a little bit of stress. Oh yeah, another disease on you. Well, at least Manslayer plays for stress faster. Tapeworm. Okay, I think you have like 4 diseases now. What have you replaced? Nymphomania for second wind, please. Much better. Nymphomania gives you extra stress relief in the brothel, but if you don't go to the brothel, it's pointless.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
That's creepy. Okay. 33% extra stress heals for idle heroes. That sounds really good, but they don't really, well, really gain a lot to begin with, so that extra stress relief is very minor. Holy heck, first the worries, and whatever else we can get rid of you, that would be awesome. Do we have... We cannot improve the medical devices at the moment. Too bad. There you go. We have been lucky before with that and gotten rid of all 3 of them. Bob, you are a little bit stressed out, as is Bree. How stressed are you, darling? 46. Don't know if that's worth it. How expensive would it be to buy you a drink? By the way, could we... Yeah, we can upgrade this.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand.
And now we at least have always 2 spots everywhere in the stress relief zones, which is good. Sergius won't drink, of course, by the way. How much stress do you have? 34, not a lot. Yeah, we had a bit of a weird party composition with switching things around, so we couldn't really rely on the stress heal anyways. But 1700, we made that cash for sure. Intense craving for alcohol. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna put you in a bar. No way, no how, Bree. Something tells me that that will go horribly wrong. You can go to the cloister. There we go. We made the money. We can spend it. And I think this is too little to care for, and idle heroes get a little bit extra, so I should just leave these people idle. So, no abomination. That's the last one that we want, and then we have everything that I need. I'm not gonna put my deeds into this. I find that pointless. Because we want the deeds for here. Alright, well, I guess with that, I end this recording session. Yes, these this episode and the last 3 were all recorded in one moment. Because, well, I had to record halfway during the week. Because of that request for, well, your opinion on who should be raised from the dead. And then I went ahead and made sure that I was on time for you guys. And then I overlooked Donald's opinion, who also reacted and said, you should really bring back Cowson and bring back the family together. I am so sorry, cow daughter. I did not see his message, and thus your brother is not back. But that's not the only family. We also, of course, have Mr. X the Unknown and Mrs. X the Unknown. So we still have a family, right? Right. Okay, well, I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril heals great beauty.